कैसा होएगा भाई? So let's cut it with 6. 6 6 are 36, right? I'm a bit surprised. 2 से इसको कट किया, 2 2 ये कट हुआ, बाद में 3 yes, बाद में इसको कट किया हमने 3 then this also should have been cut. This is 18. Okay, now 6. One more time. 6 6 are 36. Okay, silence. You should be doing calculation. Please. 6 6 are 36. Then you have 10. Then 6 1 is 6. 45. Table of 6, 45.
6 7 42.
So 7 times table उसको, ठीक है? And फिर 6 से किसको करना है? इसको करना है. 6 1 is 6. 6 1 is 6. Point. 10 6 1 is 6. ऐसे करना उसको. तो 10 4 बचेगा. 6 6 या 36. ठीक है? And I'll round it off to 6.2. तो ये approximate value आएगी. 6.17. I'm rounding it off to 6.2. Now again, now with 2 I will cut it. ठीक है? So this is 2 3 are 6. 2 1 are. Cut it with 2 3 are 6. 2 2 are. Now I am just dropping this 1 also, so 3 1 are 3 और 3 से कर लेना है. 3 3 are.
You can drop it like that.
Yeah, just 3.1. Nearly similar. Because you are not doing anything. That's why I have to do all that. You should have done the. So we get an approximate value. So what do we get? Three 9, 2 21, 3 7 21, and 3 2 6. So just calculate how much we are getting. So we are now left with 3.72 into 64 into 32 into 10 raised to 13. How much is this? So round it off to 4. 3.72 is 4 into 64 into 32. So how much is this? 4 4 is 16. 1. 4 6 is 24 256 into 32. Okay. If we get the order of this value also, then we are okay. So 256 into 32. 2 6 is 12. 2 5 is 10 plus 1 11. 0 5. much is this?
18.
Instead, we could have done something else. 3 6 are 18. 1. 3 5 are 15 plus 1 16. 3 2 are 6 plus 1 7. 9. 5 6 11. 8. So this is 8 1 9 2
into 10
into 10 raised to 13. Something wrong you have done somewhere. Huh? What's the answer? 10 raised to 22, right? Not ending only.
I am utterly.
You will land on moon just like that. What is the power of 10?
7.4
10 raised to 22. Okay, so that's not correct. So instead of that,
we need to
we did a shortcut and it is.
so this is shortcut.
So this is short.
Yeah.
So this is a shortcut method.
Yes. Why it is shortcut? Did you do the long calculation?
No.
So
Yes, cutting
this
it.
is long calculation.
Huh?
Long is not long calculations.
Yeah, it is. So what we do is, let's check what is wrong. This is 10. So this is how you will learn, okay?
Let's restart the whole sum.
That's what I'm saying. So see, the thing is, when will you learn? When you basically figure out where did you go wrong. Okay, and for that you need to be comfortable. Not by looking at it run away. तो फिर कभी होगा नहीं mathematics. Now see, what is it? 5 into 2, 10. This is correct. 3.84 square, छोड़ दो इसको. Okay. Then this is 10 raised to 20. यहाँ तक ठीक है. So what this should have been? 20 plus 10, 30. Okay. And divided by this. So 20 plus 10, 30 minus 13 is how much? 17. This is correct. Okay. So till here it is okay. So this. Okay. So what we'll do is we will recalculate after this. Okay, recalculate after this. यहाँ पे क्या करो? Now you take an approximation, right? Let's see if it works. You make it 2, drop 0, 1, 2, then you make it 3.84 को 4 ले लो.
Into 4.
इसको भी 4 ले लो और इसको क्या करो? Divide by 7 into 6. ऐसा करो. ठीक है?
What about the 10 raised to something?
Obviously it will be there. Now you solve this. ठीक है? So let's see.
6 and 12.
So 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6, right? So again it's the same thing. 2 2s are 4, so 8 into 2, 16 divided by 21. But still, we will not get 10 raised to 22. Where are we going wrong? Have we substituted the values correct?
That's what leaves too much room for questioning now.
So can we switch on the
It is
AC or
correct.
fan?
No.
Yes. I think fan is okay.
Yeah, so fan is better. So I sat here so that no one has to turn on the AC and
क्लास
because
के
it's
बाहर
so. तू जाके कोई
Get the remote. Get the remote. Get the remote.
Yeah, that's better.
Better
Can
means.
we switch off the fan?
नहीं नहीं फैन चाहिए
आगे फर्स्ट पेज
जिसको गरम हो रहा है वो आगे
हाँ तो गरम तुमको हो रहा है
Okay, focus on the question. ठीक है? अभी गर्मी हो गई question देख के.
एक मिनट हाँ तू स्वेटर के नहीं लाए थे वो ठंडा इस बार
मैं कोने में बैठी हूँ इसलिए
ये तो रीजन है
आगे जाओ ना जिसको एसी चाहिए पक्का तूने ही कल बोला था ना पीछे उड़ना आगे खड़ जा आगे बैठ कर एसी चला
जाना पहले
फर्स्ट बेंच सेकंड बेड हमें सिंचुआ आज बोलूंगी भाई जैसे वीडियो मस्त चलाते थे बाहर में बोल रहा था मम्मी मम्मी को दिया मैंने
किसी साल में आने वाली
कि मैं the thing बोल
ब्रेक कमान को बोला
This is not a break time. Can rest.
कुछ भी
तूने बोला है तो ना अभी
तुम घर पे जाके
Rajendra,
cousin fight.
he's your cousin.
Yeah,
Go back.
Sir. He gave him permission.
No permission. No. Give me correct answer, otherwise I'll make you stand up on your seats.
So my brain thoughts with calculations right now. Sir, I don't try physics scared.
Wait.
My maths. So we all heard sometimes.
6. 10 raised to. I don't know how much. So I get 7.40. Okay, so I am getting 10 raised to. ठीक है चलो we'll check the calculation later. ठीक है ये घर में तुम लोग वेरीफाई करना इसका आंसर दे देता हूँ मैं इसका आंसर कितना होगा How much is the answer 7. The order of mass of moon is 10 raised to 22 kg. Okay, this should come correct 10 raised to 22 और उसके पहले you should get how much. This is a very big calculation and this is the case also 7.4. So take it as a homework. Verify this answer. You are not supposed to get this question.
Understanding only what happened.
Huh?
Understand only what happened.
What understand? No, you should get till here, ठीक है? यहाँ तक सब करेक्ट होना चाहिए, उसके बाद तो कैलकुलेशन का पार्ट है, वो आराम से करो तुम, लेंथी कैलकुलेशन है, ये आंसर आना चाहिए, just check this out. Till here everything is fine. I don't think we have done anything wrong here. Mass of Earth is correct, value of G is correct, force given is 2.01 into 10 raised to 20, ठीक है? And then what is the distance between Earth and Moon? 3.84 into 10 raised to 5 square. यहाँ तक ठीक है. तो यहाँ तक भी अगर तुम लिख के आ जाओगे, तो तुम्हारा कैलकुलेशन का 1 मार्क्स काट सकता है, ठीक है? तो थोड़ा आगे तक चले जाना. But mass of the moon is, ये ऑर्डर मत भूलना. अर्थ का कितना 10 raised to 24, मून का 100 टाइम्स लेस है, 10 raised to 20, ठीक है? So, यानी कि अर्थ is 100 times heavier than moon in terms of mass. Okay, is that clear? All right, next question. So I'll just not do the calculation, I'll just give the substitution, okay? So that calculation part you verify. Mass of the moon given is 7.4 into, mass of the moon is 7.4 into 10 raised to 22 kg. Then its radius of moon is moon. What is the radius of moon? 1.74 into 10 raised to 6 meter. This is given. Find the value of G on moon. So what is the relation between G and capital G? That you write down. This you should remember. Gm upon R square. Get up. Gm upon R square. So now, how much this should be? Substitute. G is 6.67 into 10 raised to minus 11. M is 7.4 into 10 raised to 22. Even in mathematics, you don't have such large calculation. Okay, so this is physics. And we are dealing with Earth and Moon. So data associated is big. Right? Now, what is radius of Moon given? 1.74 into 10 raised to 6 whole square. Now you know what you should do here. This value will be 9.8 divided by 6. Okay? This should come 9.8 divided by 6 because gravity on Moon is 1/6 of gravity at Earth. And we know the value of this calculation for Earth is 9.8. Now you check this. So आगे ले लो 6 1 6 9. So कितना 338. 6 6 36. 8 2 20. मतलब 3 3 ऐसे है. Meter per second. So it will be 1.6 meter per second square. Is that the answer? There is no answer given. There is 49. 1.63 meter per second square. ठीक है? Okay. और उसके बाद तुम इसके आगे ये आंसर लिख सकते हो अगर तुम्हें याद है. But till here they will check whether you have done it right or not. इतना तो समझ आ गया लॉजिक. Logic only can be taught. This is labor, hard labor. Okay. So is the concept understood till here? Rest is your knowledge of mathematics. Can I erase this? So write till here. What I am telling you is write till here. After that you can directly write this. Okay. So I will remove this. don't worry about the calculation. Such lengthy questions don't come in test. Okay, test will be simpler. ऊपर फेंका नीचे फेंका वही वाला है. All right. So with this, there is an important question now, question 15, and that's the last question we'll do. अरे ये तुमने नहीं किया ना अभी तक, किया है क्या? 14 लिख लिया तुमने?
हाँ सर.
हाँ ठीक है. So can I erase that part now? Question 13. You missed the whole thing, I think. This is question 13. Yeah. So you do that again. The substitution part. Have you noted the substitution part? All over again. So that's the answer for the question. 7.4 into 10 raised to 22 feet. Next is question number 15. So everybody pay attention on question 15. Once you're free, I'll start. The ball is dropped from a height of 20 meters. What is it? This is 20 meters. Let's say a building or tower. Now from here, a ball is dropped. This is ground. Now understand the question. When the ball is dropped, at the same moment, a ball is thrown up also. Okay? So at some point they will cross each other, right? So when a ball is dropped from here, so and then there is another ball which is thrown up. So they will cross each other, right? So let us say they cross each other at this point. Here. And let's say from here to here, the distance is x. So this distance will be h minus x. Right? So where the balls meet, from the top at a distance x, and from the bottom at a distance h minus x. Right? Now the time taken for this ball to reach here and for this ball to reach here is same. Because when they are meeting, the time involved is same. So let's say they meet at time t. Right? So this is what you have to find out. And what is given? When this ball is dropped, obviously its speed must be 0. And what is the speed with which it was thrown? 20 meters per second. This was thrown with 20 meters per second. So you have to find when and where they meet. That's the question. The question is,
So basically,
when
the ball that was thrown upwards reached the top in 1 second.
when and where the two balls meet. Okay, that's the question. So उसका आंसर में क्या लिखेंगे? Solution. Let the two balls meet after time t. ठीक है? Meet after time t. So now you write the equation at distance h minus x above ground. Right? And what is x? What is the distance? H minus x above ground. And x is and at a distance x below the top. Top of the this top. You can just write here its top. Okay. ये top हो गया, ये ground हो गया. Okay. So this is the description. So have you understood what is given in the question? So we have to find basically x and t. Okay. Then h is given, so h minus x can be calculated. Basically, you have to find x and t. So how do we find this now? Okay. Obviously, there will be g, right? So for the ball which is dropped from the top, g will be positive. And for the ball which is tossed from the ground, g will be negative. So now we'll write the equation of motion for these two balls. Let's call this as ball 1 and this is ball 2. Okay. So equation of motion of ball 1 can be written as क्या होगा? By using the second equation of motion, what is the vertical displacement? X is equal to, let's call this U1, we call this as U2. So U1 T plus half GT square, isn't it? X is equal to U1 T plus half GT square for the ball which is dropped. So, but U1 is 0, therefore X is equal to half GT square. Since U1 is equal to 0. Okay, this is our equation 1. Got it? For the first ball, we get this. Now the second ball. Equation of motion of second ball. Right? So, what is the displacement in this case? H minus x. U2t. Now, g will be negative plus half minus gt. In this case, g will be negative. So, how much is this? And U2 is what? 20. So this is 20 t minus half gt. And what was x? X is half gt square. Okay? We substitute value of x in this equation. Since x is equal to half gt square from equation 1. Now this half gt square on the left and half gt square on the right will be cancelled. So this will be cancelled. So therefore h is equal to 20t H is equal to 20T. This is an important question. It can come for 3-4 marks. So now what is T? But H is 20. This means T is equal to 20 by
T is equal to
1 second. Okay, how much is T? 1 second. So both balls will meet after 1 second. So now what is H minus X? So you substitute T in equation 1. So therefore from equation 1, X is equal to 1 by 2. G का value दिया क्या? 10 लेना है कि 9.8? Let's take it 10. This you take it as 10 meter per second.
So 10 later.
So this will be 5 meter. Okay. So that means balls will meet from 5 meter below the top of the building or 20 minus 5, that is 15 meter above the ground. That is H minus X. Is equal to 20 minus 5, which is 15. So therefore both balls will meet at 15 meter above the ground. ठीक है 15 मीटर above the ground. अभी रोना आएगा इनको एग्जाम में. हाँ सर समझ नहीं आ रहा. समझने की कोशिश करो. तो ये किसको किसको नहीं समझ आया फिर से पूछो एक बार. देखो क्या है क्वेश्चन में. दिस इज अ इम्पोर्टेंट क्वेश्चन. रिव्यू. Are you done writing? You're not writing anything. सबने लिख लिया? नोटबुक चेक करो भैया. लिख लिया? समझ के लिखा है या ऐसे ही?
काफी हद तक समझ आया. कैलकुलेशंस और एवरीथिंग समझ में आ रहा है.
इसमें कैलकुलेशन है ही कहाँ?
नहीं मतलब आज इन वो
लॉजिक समझो. अरे न्यूमेरिकल में यू कैच द लॉजिक. कैलकुलेशन इज समथिंग, उसके लिए बहुत कम वेटेज होता है. ठीक है, लॉजिक के लिए होता है ज्यादा.
मैं कैलकुलेशन गलत नहीं था, आंसर गलत था.
हाफ मार्क कटेगा यार कैलकुलेशन. लेकिन तुम्हारा बाकी सब ठीक होना चाहिए. हाँ कैलकुलेशन का ज्यादा. मैथ्स में कैलकुलेशन आना चाहिए बट ये फिजिक्स है. फिजिक्स में कॉन्सेप्ट्स के मार्क्स होते हैं. कैलकुलेशन के उतने नहीं होते. आधा मार्क कटेगा. लेकिन बाकी तुम्हारा सब्स्टिट्यूशन वो सब करेक्ट होना चाहिए.
लास्ट क्वेश्चन में हमने
हाँ फॉर्मूला करेक्ट है. सब्स्टिट्यूशन सब कुछ ठीक होगा. तुम्हारा आधा या टीचर दयालु नहीं है तो 1 मार्क काट लेगी. ठीक है. वैसे ऐसा क्वेश्चन आता नहीं एग्जाम में. ये तुम्हारे को सीखने के लिए. इतना लेंथी क्वेश्चन एग्जाम में देंगे तो तुम्हारा टेस्ट ही पूरा नहीं होगा. ठीक है, इसलिए खुश रहो. चलो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. मिटाओ लेफ्ट साइड.
हाँ यस.
जहां भी पॉसिबल है तुम क्या करो, क्वेश्चन को विजुअलाइज करके डायग्राम बनाओ, तुम्हारा लाइफ बहुत इजी हो जाएगा। ठीक है, सीधे बैठो, सीधे बैठो। तुम्हें नींद आएगी, तुम स्पाइन इरेक्ट होना चाहिए, ऐसे जैसे घर में काउच पे लेटे हो, ऐसा नहीं चाहिए। Okay. Question 16 is a repeat of question 1. ठीक है? Now question 17. 17 question क्या? A piece of iron sinks in water, but a ship made of iron floats.
Because it is almost circular and it's called
Yes. So देखो ship का डिजाइन कैसा होता है? Okay. Now when ship enters water, imagine this is a duster, is a ship. So when it enters water, how much water it will displace? Let's say the full wooden part is inside water. So it removes water equal to this volume. So that will have a lot of weight, that water, right? So that weight is the upthrust on the ship. Now, if you imagine ship, it will be hollow. It will be like a hollow rectangle, right? This will be like hollow. It's not solid from inside. Okay. So water it removed full, but it is hollow from inside. So that's why it floats. Whereas if it's a nail is full solid thing. Now in terms of density, so देखो, so upthrust में क्या होता है? Upthrust is equal to weight of the ship. In this case, when both are equal, if upthrust is equal to weight of the ship, then it will float. So what is this upthrust? It is the weight of the water displaced by the ship. Is equal to, and what is this? Weight of ship. So when upthrust is equal to weight of ship, then only the ship will float. Clear? Because upthrust is equal to weight of water displaced by. This is Archimedes principle. How are we writing it? Archimedes principle. Archimedes principle. You remember Archimedes principle? That upthrust is equal to weight of water displaced by the ship. So the weight of the water displaced by the submerged portion of the ship is equal to the weight of the ship. That's why the ship floats. ठीक है. But अगर यहाँ पे nail होता, nail. Let us say you have a nail. Why the nail does not float? Why the nail does not float? Ship इतना बड़ा हो के float हो रहा है, nail का भी float हो रहा है. So how much water it is replacing? Whatever water is in contact with the nail. But nail is solid, so its density is more than density of water.
Yeah.
It sinks.
Because it's not hollow.
Yeah, so full density. So the density of the nail, see, since it is hollow, the density of the ship with air and metal becomes less than what? So average density of the ship will be less than density of water. Here it is just density of iron versus density of water. Density of
That
iron.
makes sense about the body of the ship, right? Why does it float? But then people get on it, there's like decks and decks of things.
Ah, so people weight also. You take people's weight also. The weight of the water is so much. How big is ship? So when the ship, what you see out, almost that much it is in also. Whatever is outside, almost that much is inside also for the ship. So much water it is displaced. Now if you weigh that water, so the load calculation is there. How much load the ship is supposed to carry.
Yeah.
With all that load, that much portion of the ship should replace the weight of the water. Okay, that's why. Is that clear? So in this case, density of iron is greater than density of water. That's why, hence,
Iron nail.
iron nail sinks. Sinks. Okay. But in this case, the average density of ship is less than density of water. Okay. Average density of ship is because of density of ship metal and air, because it's hollow. Since hollow portion of the ship. So air density is obviously less than water. If the ship was solid, will it float?
No.
Then it will sink. Because the ship is hollow, its density is less. But it replaced the full solid water. Imagine the full solid water, okay? Not liquid. So it removed water equal to the volume of ship which is inside. But in that volume of ship, the metal portion is very less, only the surface. It's not solid, no? That's why the average density of the ship, the submerged part of the ship, is less than density of water. Got it? If not, remember it. This is what you have to write.
So feathers will float on water.
Yeah, as long as it is not fully wet. The moment it becomes fully wet, it will settle down. Okay?
Same with cotton ball.
Yeah. True. Why is it difficult to hold a school bag with a thin strap? Pressure will be more. Pressure will be more, right?
Who experiences that? Like all the school bags almost have the same strap.
Okay, so why is it difficult to hold a school bag with a thin strap is because it will exert more pressure. Pressure is what? Is thrust upon area. So smaller the area, larger the pressure. Area decreasing, pressure increasing. That's the symbol. So that's the answer. Okay. So what is meant by buoyancy? We know that. Why does an object float or sink when placed on the surface of water? If the object has density less than water, it will float. If it has density more than water, it will sink. Last question, classwork exercise. You find your mass to be 42 kg on a weighing machine. Is your mass more or less than 42 kg?
Mass. Okay, weight. What?
Mass.
Okay. Your mass. Your mass is 42 kg. Yeah. Your weight will be more.
Your mass is 42 kg. Who is telling you?
Weighing machine.
Weighing machine.
Weighing
Right?
machine is weight only. How can I get mass? But the weighing machine is supposed to tell mass. Spring balance. Spring balance is the word.
Hey, weighing machine is showing what it is showing. Okay. So G at the place is whatever it is, and mass at the place is whatever it is. But what the question is whether your mass is exactly what the machine is showing. In reality, is it that much only, or is it more, or is it less?
It is.
Huh?
It is that much.
So basically, ideally, our mass should be more. It is appearing less on the machine due to because we are also exerting feeling air pressure. There is upthrust on us.
So I am heavier than what I weigh.
Kind of.
I wish I did not know this.
See, it's a relative thing. Why do you feel weightless? You still have mass,
Yeah.
but you feel weightless. In a particular situation, you feel weightless, right? So here, if the answer is in reality, mass is little more than what the machine is showing. That's the answer. Because air is causing upthrust on us. Is there air?
Yeah.
The air is acting in all directions. Let's say at this point, it is exerting pressure everywhere. I don't know how the air is applying upward thrust on us.
But it is.
It is. So the answer will be due to the upthrust. Okay, but the difference will be very, very less. Okay, so rest of the classwork numerical also are homework for you. Right? There is only 3 numericals in the classwork. What is it? I have already done one in the class, the first one. Okay. So we'll take up second one. This is solved in the textbook. We just tried. The first part is solved in the textbook. Second is the relative density of gold is
I thought this
90.3.
is homework.
There is a separate set of homework also. This is only 3 questions, so I'll just tell you how to do it. There are homework numerical, homework exercises. Do you look at your volume? Just look or do also.
Like to solve, I use other like.
Try to solve as many as you can. It will help you. Okay. So next is
I usually do numericals from S chart.
which is same only. As chant or anything, it will be this only. Okay. So now class 4 numericals. 2. What is question 2? Relative density of gold is given to you as 19.3. Express the density of gold in SI unit. So what is the relation between RD of gold is density of gold divided by density of water. So what is density of gold therefore? Density of gold is equal to RD of gold into density of water. So what is RD of gold? 19.3 into density of water is 9.3. Gold level. Gold. So what's the unit? Density unit is kg per meter cube. Mass upon volume. Baba. Remember the definition. Then the unit will come. Density is mass upon volume for anything. So kg per we are preparing you for 10th standard. So all these things 8, 7 के पहले वाला वो change the approach. ठीक है?
It physically hurts right now.
You have to carry the load of India, which is going to be called Bharat soon.
What? Yeah, the government is changing the name of our country.
And our children are
Because India is now a political party or country and cannot have say.
तो पॉलिटिकल पार्टी चेंज करो
कांग्रेस ने नाम बदल के इंडिया कर दिया ब्रो.
क्या कर दिया?
India.
INDIA
like with
but
God.
sir we can change the name of the political party change the name of the country now
Political party is stubborn, bro.
yeah they don't listen they're like we can do whatever they change
so we'll talk about it later.
sir
I love hate politics.
You may say
Came together against BJP.
Okay, question 3. Can you make me feel happy before we end the class?
Sir,
Question 3.
happiness has left the classroom when the second session started.
Come on.
no that question started
Yeah, that happened in the second session. So it started before second. Yeah.
Okay. So is this question understood? Question 2, question 3 similar. Now do it. Absolutely same. Do it. Okay. Last question. Don't give up. So many minutes left.
Never back down, never.
4 minutes left. 20. 6:20, right?
We have NBPS.
Density of mercury. अरे बाबा ये फिर बाद में तुमको आएगा नहीं फिर चिल्लाओगे.
Sir, can I go for Sir, can I go for
Yes, after 4 minutes.
Right.
Express it in gram per centimeter cube. चलो.
Express your concern in grams per meter cube.
Grams per centimeter cube. How many grams? देखो. 13.6 into 10 raised to 3 as it is. Kg is how many grams? She will tell me. Just make it up. How many grams is kg? 1000. So 1000 grams. And this is meter cube, right? So meter cube. How many centimeter is meter? 100 cubic centimeter. Okay, got it? मीटर नीचे आ गया मीटर क्यूब को 100 क्यूब सेंटीमीटर क्यूब ऐसे लिखा हुआ है ठीक है राइट हाउ मच इज दिस सो दिस इज 10 raised to 6 so this is 10 raised to 3 minus how much it will be 6 centimeter per cube आ जाएगा ग्राम per centimeter. So 3 is minus 6 will be 13.6 into 10 raised to 3 minus. This is just 13.6. You got the idea how we did it?
Yes, sir.
How?
We did it just like that.
How many zeros will come? 3 times 6 zeros will come. So this becomes 10 raised to 6 in the bottom. Goes up 3 minus 6. 3 minus 6 is minus 3. So that minus 3 comes here. 10 raised to 0 is 1. 10 raised to 0 is 1. Then what is the relative density? Second part. Let the bell ring. Let it be. What is the second part? RD is equal to?
No way you're starting.
RD is equal to density of mercury.
Upon density of water.
ठीक है?
Yes.
How much?
Yes.
Let the question be completed.
Too bad.
What is density of water? This is what? 13 points.
13 points.
Sir, understood the
Everybody
question.
is so restless. What
I
is
sat here for the entire question.
So it should be like you should approach it with fun attitude, not like.
I'm tired. Yeah, what fun attitude?
Okay.
Average.
Wish you a happy MEPS session.
Bye, sir.
Bye bye.
यार कोई वहाँ पे लेकर आ सकता है क्या
तू देना
प्लीज मैं तेरे को पैसे देती हूँ ना तू सब लेकर आना प्लीज मेरे को भूख लग रहा है कुछ खाने को है
वो chips. That's part.
पहले बोले वो
Share.